Well, hello everybody tuning in out there in the internet land. We are Silver Wolf Band and we're so happy to be here right in the heart of Labrador, streaming to you from Happy Valley-Goose Bay. We're very excited to be a part of the Art in the Time of COVID music series presented by the ArtsNL. So we're really excited to actually be here playing in our own hometown for all of you, and we hope that you sit back and you enjoy this. We're very sorry about the delay in getting us started, but we're going to waste no time in getting started. So we're going to do a song now called Land Called Labrador. There's a land of boundless beauty where the untamed rivers run and majestic snow-capped mountains rise to meet the morning sun. There are silent, sunlit valleys, undiscovered, unexplored, and it's a home for free of spirit. It's a land called Labrador. Hey! Legends of our people spoken in the language of the land that tell of hard times and endurance that strangers would not understand. And as we tracked across the tundra, he from the highland to the shore, the promise of the land is broken and our people south of more. Go! Now let her mountains reign in glory, let her unspoiled waters flow. May her children live in freedom in the valleys of the snow. And lift your voices, sons and daughters, oh, like you've never done before. And let your song rise through the darkness in this land called Labrador. Lift your voices, sons and daughters, oh, like you've never done before. And let your song rise through the darkness, oh, in this land called Labrador. Now lift your voices, sons and daughters, oh, like you've never done before. And let your song rise through the darkness, oh, in this land called Labrador. Yeah, in this land called Labrador. Yeah, in this land called Labrador. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a tune by Labrador legend Harry Martin, and we're very happy to have recorded that on our last album, Storms and Prayers, and we're even more excited to have gotten Harry's blessing to do so. We're going to keep things rolling right along here. The next song we're going to do is one about a little old homestead that's just right outside of Northwest River, which is right in the heart of Lake Melville. This is a place where nobody lives there anymore, but it's still home to a lot of people. A lot of families from around here are connected to that place. And a little while ago, actually, back in 2012, I had the pleasure of working in Northwest River, and I found out about this place. And I thought, you know, the name Butter and Snow was like one of the most charming names for a place that I had ever heard. And yeah, so I knew there was a song in there, and I actually got to interview the last person who lived in Butter and Snow. And I thought, I'm going to write a song about this. It has nothing to do with anything in reality. It was just kind of my own musings, essentially, of what it must have been like to be the last person to live in a place like that, to continue to kind of fight against the urge to move to a town, whether that's for work or for education or anything like that. So we wrote this fictitious song about a very, very real and important place. This is a song called Butter and Snow. In butter and snow, where I watched my mom and dad get old. And deep in the heart of this great big bay, they'll bury my bones someday. Yeah, 'cause I learned to love in butter and snow, holding hands down at the shore. Yeah, I remember that sunny day when you told me you were going away. Yeah, and then your folks decided that they split for town. I decided that I'd stick around, but I don't regret it a day. Now this is my home, this is where I belong. And if you don't like it, then the rabbits won't mind. And if you can't wait, baby, all I have is time, but no mind to convince you to stay. My words are few, but my heart finds a way, because I want to live in butter and snow, where I watched my mom and dad get old. Yeah, deep in the heart of this great big bay, I'll bury my bones someday. Ah, but you won't have to dig deep to find me. Whoa, my soul is gonna be in a cabin down to butter and snow, falling asleep beneath the stars, falling asleep beneath the stars. Snow, where I watched my mom and dad get old. Yeah, deep in the heart of this great big bay, I'll bury my bones someday. One more time, here we go. I wanna live in butter and snow, where I watched my mom and dad get old. Yeah, deep in the heart of this great big bay, I'll bury my bones someday. Hey, but you won't have to dig deep to find me. Gonna be in a cabin down to butter and snow, falling asleep beneath the stars, falling asleep beneath the stars. Oh, my soul. Hey, take it away, man. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hope you guys are clapping along out there.
Yeah. I figured, what the heck, they can clap at home too, right?
I'm sure Mom will text me, let me know if she was clapping.
Your mom's watching.
Yeah, she texted me like 1 second before we went on. She's like, "You're on the big screen," so it must be working. It must be working. Thanks, boys. This is Summer Wind. Never thought I'd settle for bad timing. Been in the wrong place too many times. And I wouldn't go down easy. Hey, but pride goes down smooth with a bottle of wine. There we were, just headed for the highway. Somehow we knew we'd be home before our time. What I would not give to be on that highway. Yeah, driving with you just one more time. Sandy girl with rainbows up in her hair. Well, I felt so close, but I felt so far behind. Often wonder where she's to and how she's doing, and if I ever even cross her mind. And if I ever even cross her mind. That I asked of you. Awesome. Thank you so much. For those of you who may be just tuning in, we're streaming live as part of the Art in the Time of COVID music series. We're streaming right out of the heart of Labrador, Happy Valley-Goose Bay, and that what we consider home, I think, as far as a band can go. We feel so at home here at the Lawrence O'Brien Arts Center. Wonderful facility. Make sure you check it out whenever you're in town. There's always world-class acts coming through here, and there's always something to do. It's such a pleasure to play for you. It's very weird, I'm not going to lie, to be playing to a giant open room, but it is kind of nice seeing the crew scrambling around and making sure that we're all sounding good. So thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Gerald. Thank you to Jamie and to John. You're doing a great job, I'm sure. Anyways, we're going to keep things rolling along with the first single off our last album, Storms and Prayers. This is a song called Estuary, and it's about an estuary, and it's about a million other things, but I'll let you figure it out. I'm sure it's something like whatever you thought. So this is a song called Estuary.
Don't you forget that you were born before the storm came crashing through the thickets. And never forget that you were born before the rain started coming down in buckets. 50 pounds soaking wet, but I could see you from a mile away. So cold and hard, yeah, but more like ice than granite. You're a distant star. I'm on the moon. You make no mistake, you weren't meant to make, and there's no such thing. There's no such thing, there's no such thing, and I know, so I'm told, and so it goes. Man, you bear no load you weren't meant to carry. 50 pounds soaking wet, but I could see you from a mile away. So cold and hard, yeah, but you're more like ice than granite. Distant star, I'm more of a moon than a planet. Estuary, estuary. You're not a bay, this is an estuary. You said it's not a bay, it's more like an estuary. And you are not a bay, you are an estuary. You are an estuary. You are an estuary. You are an estuary.
you.
Thank you, John.
All right. Do one called 1,000 Years. So 1,000 Years is a song that we wrote on our last record called Pockets Filled with Rocks. It was during the time when, we all know what Muskrat Falls was, but, that project happens to be right in our backyard here in Goose Bay. But we wanted to, at that time, kind of cut through the noise surrounding that river and write a song about the river that still speaks to the importance of the river and maybe shine a little bit of light on why it is that people are so passionate about it, why it's important to people. So that's what we did. We wrote a song during that time, but didn't speak anything to that particular project. But we hope that when you listen to this song, you'll keep whatever body of water is important to you in your mind, and maybe it'll help, kind of bring back some of the sweet memories that are associated with that. So this is a song called 1,000 Years. We hope that you enjoy. I used to play on the river like moonlight on the locks, like an elder speaking, your spirit never stops. Was so ancient, patiently moving like the breeze, and drinking the water that's reflected the leaves for 1,000 years, for 1,000 years. Used to speak to the river in words I'd understand. Then I'd kill my dinner and I'd eat it with my hands. We're so endless, relentless, we're so restless and free. Respect for the water that's been so good to me for 1,000 years. Hey, for 1,000 years. You're the geese in the fall, you've somewhere to be. I'm a seal in the springtime, caught on a flow. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm happy to go. Now you're the geese in the fall, you've somewhere to be. I'm a seal in the springtime, caught on a flow. I don't know where I'm going, just happy to go. Let me paint you a picture of a wild land, that's sewn together by the grace of a weathered hand. We're so cast off, or signed off, I'm not ready to leave. Like the fading memory of the old man for 1,000 years. Hey, for 1,000 years. When I'm dreaming of the streaming
faded memory of the old man and me for 1,000 years. Yeah, for 1,000 years. 'Cause I'm dreaming of the streaming. I don't wanna leave. Like faded memories of the old man and me for 1,000 years. For 1,000 years.
I couldn't help but think through that whole song every time we'd say dreamin' of the streamin'. I was just thinking about this streaming service we're doing here. Dreamin' of the streamin'. It just hit me funny every time we sang it.
Oh man.
I know, that's really dry. Really dry.
My dad's probably cracking up at it.
My dad too, if he were watching, but I don't think I told him about it.
So back in March, we had just finished basically wrapping up the recording of our last album, Storms and Prayers. And on that record, we had decided to record Andy Vine's Woman of Labrador. And we knew that we would produce a video from that. And with the help of Tom Cochran, we were able to put something pretty nice together for this song. If you haven't checked it out yet, I would encourage you to do so. And the reason I don't mind pumping our tires a little bit around this song is because I don't feel like it's something that we made. It was something more like all of Labrador got together and kind of made. Because, as you know, back in March, it was when COVID was ramping up pretty steadily and pretty quickly. So we had to make sure that we kept this album. The promotion of this in our minds, but we thought, what a great way to kind of help get more people on board with the process of creating this video. So we reached out to Labradorians. We said, send us pictures, send us video footage of your mothers, your grandmothers, your aunts, your sisters out on the land doing things that they love, and we're going to somehow take it all and put it into a video, and we'll dedicate the song Woman of Labrador and our version and this video to all the strong women of Labrador. So what became of it was something that I don't think any of us were ready for. It's an absolutely gorgeous video of beautiful, strong Labradorian women being played over a song that essentially honors the incredible partnership that existed between trappers and the trappers' wives. And I think it's a side of the story that doesn't get told. It doesn't get enough light shed on it. So we were very happy to be a part of this project, and we were even more happy to know that there were a lot of other Labradorians who feel like this video is theirs. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. The least we can do for you right now, though, is play the song. So I think we'll do our version of Andy Vine's Woman of Labrador. Labrador, children round your cabin door, wondering when the daddy will be home. Well, he's gone on his trapping line. It seems like a long, long time since he's waved his last farewell and left you alone. Woman of
Labrador. Or turn your mind to daily chore. You're hunting and catching fish just to feed your family. Yeah, and then at night when they're all in bed, you go outside just to raise your head. Watch the northern lights go dancing high over the sea. The daughters of Labrador, those days they're here no more. You wonder if your baby's gonna ever understand. Hey, all the hardships that we endure when everyone that you knew was poor, sharing everything you had, but living on the land. Woman of Labrador, children round your cabin door, wondering when their daddy will be home. Well, he's gone on his trapping line. It seems like a long, long time since he's waved his last farewell and left you alone, alone, alone.
We got 2 people clapping.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe
Well,
3. I can't see the thing.
Yeah, I guess I should probably introduce the band. I know I'm always up here yapping, always up here talking, and I always assume that everybody knows these guys as well as I do, but not necessarily. To my right is my best friend, Matthew Baird. We've been friends since we were in grade 6. I met him when we were 12 years old, something like that. And we were both actually in my dad's grade 6 class. So this is Matthew Barrett, keyboard player, a piano player, backup vocals, bongos, anything we ask him to do, he does. Ex-bass player, because just about a year ago, I suppose, this guy to my left, Brandon Party, joined our band to pick up that instrument from Matt, take that off his plate for him. It's been an absolute pleasure playing with Brandon Party. He's from Makovic, Labrador. I'll just wait for applause to end or begin. No.
Wait another 10 minutes, and then you can start talking again.
No, Brandon's been an absolutely fabulous addition to this band, and we don't know what we'd do without you, buddy. This is excellent to have you here. Behind me is the guy I've known for the longest in our band. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've known him longer than he's known himself, because this is my brother Justin Jackman back there on the drums. And yeah, absolutely. And my name is Jamie Jackman, and we are Silver Wolf Band. And with that, we're going to keep things rolling along. If you're just tuning in, we're streaming live from the Lawrence O'Brien Arts Center in Happy Valley-Goose Bay, Labrador, part of the Art in the Time of COVID music series presented by ArtsNL. And we're so thankful to have the opportunity to be a part of this. And we hope that you'll continue following along with this series. Anyway, and we're going to keep on playing along for you here. So thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for being with us here virtually. We wish we could see you, but we know that we hope that you're out there and you're enjoying the music as much as we're enjoying playing here for you. So what do you want to do next, boys? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where are you guys going? Oh, must be Untitled. Here we go. Keep going. This is a song I wrote about my mother's hometown. Well, hometown. Untitled Bay is where she's from, and she always asked me, Jamie, when are you going to write a song about where I'm from? But I said, Untitled is a difficult word to work into a song, but we were very fortunate to actually take part in a week-long residency thanks to Lanya Vanya, the festival that's been going on for 10 years now in St. John's. They expanded their outreach to Labrador, and we were very excited to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. And I actually had an opportunity to write a song about Untitled. So anyways, this is what we came up with, and it's very fresh, and we hope that it's okay if we share it with you here now. This is my home. This is my home. This is my home. This is my home. My home. An old house still stands near the contentious water, growing willows and birches, not strong sons and daughters, oh, generations strewn like seeds on a gale, far from the old house up Untitled, or the mission at Hopedale. And if I return, know this is true, I'll never be in a rush to leave you. And if I should die before I return, bury me as deep as you can in the rocks, the soil, frost in the sod, to Moravian hymns and the words of God, so my body may mix with my ancestors' bones and get Harry Martin to sing. This is my home. This is my home. This is my home. This is my home. My home. My home. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. I hope you enjoy that one. That one's for you. Actually probably good to start wrapping things up anyway. Yeah. So we'll do Storms and then Suns. How about that? 40 minutes now. We'll do Storms, Settling Dust, and then Suns. How about that? All right, so I guess about 5 years ago when my son William was really, really little and I was trying to rock him to sleep, I came up with this lullaby that I would sing to him. And it used to go, if I don't see you in my dreams tonight, I'll see you in the morning. And I must have sang that 10,000 times, rocking him back and forth in the middle of the night, hoping that he would close those big, beautiful eyes and go to sleep If I don't see you in my dreams tonight, I'll see you in the morning. And if I was feeling crazy, I'd go, I'll see you in the morning. Anyways, I never thought in a million years that would have ended up being one of the opening lines off of a title track from a Silver Wolf Band record. But it did. The song eventually developed into something more like a loss of a relationship, or at least the relentlessness in the face of hopelessness type of songs, a little more common. But I guess it also kind of held on to its childish roots too, because in the middle there's a verse that I borrowed pretty heavily from a book by Ellen Bryan Obed called Borrowed Black, which is a Labrador fantasy book. Fantastic book, one of my favorites growing up, and still to this day, the imagery in it is just incredibly beautiful. And anyways, that kind of worked its way into the song a little bit too. But anyways, this is a song called Storms. I hope that you enjoy.
If I don't see you in my dreams tonight, I'll see you in the morning with a cup of tea and the radio telling sailors to take warning. But storms will pass before my love, and with a little help from God above, you'll still be holding my hand. Be my woman and I'll be your man. If I don't see you in my dreams tonight, I'll see you in the morning. If the weather's holding off, holding close, whatever the weather, we'll stick together. I'll button your sweater and let's go, because storm's gonna pass before my love, and with a little help from God above, then you'll still be holding my hand. Yeah, you'll be my woman and I'll be your man. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? 'Cause you've got a windy heart, and you know it's true. But that as we fall apart, I can't help but feel for you. 'Cause you can't steal the moon from the sky, and you can't borrow a heart. The storm's gonna pass before my love, and with a little help from God above, you still be holding my hand. Well, you tell me your worries and I'll understand. Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you do this to yourself? Hey, 'cause storm's gonna pass before my love, with a little help from God above, then you still be holding my hand. I'll be my woman and I'll be your man. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we do this to ourselves? Woo! If I don't see you in my dreams tonight, I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you so much. I can't believe how fast the time goes, We're actually here about to wrap things up now. Thank you once again so much to everybody out there who's tuning in. to the Lawrence O'Brien Arts Center and staff, and to everybody at ArtsNL. This has been a wonderful experience for us. It's so nice to play for people right from home. Honestly, you got to take the good in anything that you can. And this has actually been a pretty fun time, and it's been great to look forward to. As you may know, we were just on the island portion of the province where we did about 6 shows all over the place. And honestly, it's kind of hard coming down from that when you get home, especially when you get hit with 70+ centimeters of snow as soon as you get home. So it's been nice having this to look forward to. We're all good here. Thank you so much once again for following the band. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Say hi. We're always happy to meet people. And stay in touch, okay? We're going to do a couple of tunes here now. The next one we're going to do is called Settling Dust. It's also a very brand new song. Thank you once again. This is Settling Dust, and we're Silver Wolf Band. I was 8 years old at the top of my stairs when the cops came by. I had a tear in my eye. My older brother said, "Don't get sentimental on me, man." Hey, but ever since then I feel like I'm settling. Gonna paint a picture of the sky, call it God passes by. I'll drag my brush through the paint with the patience of a saint, and thinking over and over and over and over. Don't get sentimental on me, man. Don't get sentimental on me, man. Hey, but ever since then I feel like I'm settling. Yeah, and we're settling down. right, hit it, Matt. We're going to do Sons of Labrador. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're Silver Wolf Band, and we're going to leave you now with what we consider the national anthem of Labrador. It might be unofficial, but I think that makes it a little more unofficial, to be honest with you. But this is a song by the late, great Sid Dicker. We want to dedicate it to all of Labradorians, but especially to his family. It's a pleasure to play this for you, and it's been a pleasure this evening. Thanks again to ArtsNL and everybody out there. Here we go. I left my heart on a mountain that overlooks a snowy valley, where the wind that swept it seemed to say, I'll miss you more than ever, but I'll keep your heart right even till you come. To be a part of this great land should be the pride of any man. To know that we were born on this great shore. So listen while I tell how it makes my old heart swell. I'm proud to be a son of Labrador. Rugged mountains rise above the ocean, where polar bear and seals are to be found. Oh, where sparkling rivers flow through mountain valleys, where the caribou and the wolf and fox abound. To hear the call, hey, of the geese in the early fall, and to see a black bear roaming on the shore, just to hunt the Arctic hare, and just to fish the Arctic char. There's no place on this earth like Labrador. Rugged mountains rise above the ocean, where polar bear and seals are to be found. Oh, where sparkling rivers flow through mountain valleys, oh, where the caribou and the wolf and fox abound. Take it away, Matthew Baird, my best friend since grade 6. Well, there's not much more to say. Well, you know I'm here to stay, to live and hunt and trap on this great land. Hey, but most of all to me, it's just to have that liberty, to be a son of Northern Labrador. Brandon Party! Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much.